好了 ，Hello， 大家好，今天给大家带来一款2年前的高分游戏，貌似是有剧情加上解谜的游戏。这款游戏的名字叫《艾迪芬奇的记忆》。好像讲述的是一家人的故事，具体我还没看，好吧。这游戏我们在一艘船上，这船上好像没什么人。哎，我们好像是个女孩子，然后拿着一束花，然后这个书上写着艾迪芬奇，主角应该就叫艾迪芬奇吧。
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
哎，他不让我看完，我要探索这个房子，我字都没看完呢。
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
应该是他的弟弟吧？他4岁，他的哥哥或者弟弟。哦哦哦哦哦哦。
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
哦，他家原来有个大别墅，但是有一半的房间他不给进去，非常神秘。
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
机器立即开启，到现在都没开。
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
哇，这字碎掉了哎。
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
遗嘱。
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
所以让我再次回到这里。他妈也没告诉他，哎，有2条路。哎，有2条路吗？下面可以走吗？哇，一条小路，一条大路，先去小路看看吧。这还是他弟弟的寻人启事，这边不让我过去啊。
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
这房子到底
But now I
发
have
生了什么？
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
感觉他家人的事情都跟这个房子有关，这栋房子有关。他弟弟失踪也是，他妈妈也不在了，留的遗嘱就是一把钥匙。
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
哦，上面有一只
As if
鹿。
they're about to say something but never do.
这 BGM 什么意思啊？从哪儿走都是一样的，但是我想上去看那只鹿。我走到面前才，样儿哟，算了。有个篮球框， 这应该是以前他的弟弟，要么哥哥在这打篮球玩。
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
哇，好大哦！我好想去最顶层那个房间。
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
害怕这栋房子，这房子到底干嘛了吗？风铃，这侧门裂了个缝。哎，你就这样进去啦
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
哦，哎，好像国外都有这种修理间哦，把灯打开。
The power had been turned off the night we left.
没了。
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
哦，他家都没有落灰的吗？人
But
都没
instead
了
of a。family, there were just memories of one.
他应该就是中间这个女孩子吧，边上是他的奶奶，还有他的哥哥，还有他的妈妈。
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
那这样是中餐吗？这是鱼罐头诶。
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
我靠，三文鱼很难吃吗？这人都吃吐了，妈呀，这么多罐头。不过装在罐头里的三文鱼可能并不是特别好吃。哦，这么多罐头。
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many
哇，
teeth.
海景房哦。
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
"这可以出去吗？不可以。
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
不是，转，哎，转反了。
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
哇，好多昆虫的标本。嗯，我为什么转不动了？哦，转得动了。
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
这什么？棉花糖吗？还是火腿肠？这什么鬼？ 上楼看看吧，总觉得这把钥匙是阁楼的。
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
窥视孔。哟。
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
哇，这房间好棒啊！哇，这个墙纸，感觉自己生活在水族馆里。
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
可以用吗？哎。
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
哦，有个通道，怎么打开？哦，往上提。
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
到底发生了什么呢？这幅
From the
画，
paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
他失踪的兄弟之前来过这儿，画了一幅黑猫。
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
哇，这特别像一个
Just
小
like
女
I
孩的
had no
房
idea
间。
where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly，
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
哦，这杀鼠的吃的别吃哦，我们找找别的吃的。
My Halloween candy was all gone.
我们现在回到了这个 Molly 的视角。你别吃鱼啊，鱼你不能吃啊。看一下吧。
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
哇，你这么饿呀？那为什么他妈妈不给他吃东西啊？ 那你真的
I
是
kept eating and eating.
这什么啊？哇，他手上都是疹子，吃牙膏。等一下，那个果子看起来不太健康。
Mom, can I come out now?
Back you。
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
这
The
吃个胡萝卜
gerbil
吧
was？dry, but I didn't mind it.
你们，
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I
You wo-
reached out for her.
哦，他自己被锁住了。
And suddenly,
哎
I was a cat.
啊！
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
啊！
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
变成了一只猫。
I jumped and I almost got her.
怎么跳不上去啊？要上椅子吗？
tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
为什么要吃人家？
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
吃竹鼠吗？是田鼠。哎，别撞上去哦！
Rabbits.
哦，兔子，兔子，
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
飞呀飞，飞呀飞，飞呀飞。
A mama rabbit.
兔妈妈，别吃兔妈妈好不好？那就吃了吧。
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
要把自己噎死了。
And suddenly, I was a shark.
我靠！啊！你这鲨鱼怎么回事啊？那你这个鲨鱼怎么回事啊？
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
吃掉你！
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
海豹。
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
这海豹为什么会有血啊？哦，咬了它。
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
我靠，这是什么啊？这什么东西啊？哦，好恶心啊！这不是蛇呀？章鱼没有吸盘的吗？章鱼？
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
怪兽，现在变成怪兽了。是个毛的蛇，这还是蛇？你家蛇没有头啊？
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
别吃人吧，好不好？你把我吓一跳！
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Let's 那从哪儿过去？我在哪？ 从外面过去。再见了，宝贝儿。
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
旧管道。啊！这不会到他家里了吧？
I got closer and closer.
我靠！他不会在窗口吧？这不是那个莫莉吗？
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again.
Huh?
I held my breath for a long time.
再次
I
变回了
couldn't
自
hear
己。
anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
我会很美味，我吃我自己。看完了。
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
哦，这小孩子只活了10岁哦。哎，没有锁链嘞。
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
这是他曾祖母的房间。
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
他的儿子和他的妻子都没了。
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
房子。
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Oh.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
这就是他们的家族。怎么退出去啊？哎，哎，哦，往后退就好了。
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
这算是他们家族最早的了吧？奥丁，对的，他想带着那个房子走，就房子也被吞了。 最上面的应该就是我们的主人公，他已经追溯到了100多年前。哇，一只戴着帽子的大公鸡，不是大鸽子，是公鸡还是鸽子？不让我进去。
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
鲨鱼。
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
这是个木匠，是吗？这是读 7吗？
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
是吗？年轻吗？90多岁。哦，这地上是啥？
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
我靠，这也太有少
It
女
was a
心了
pretty
吧
big！trace.
这东西弄到毯子上，你洗不洗啊？还有水，哎呦，想想就可怕。嗯？哦。他们家族在这住了好久啊。
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
哇，有工作间。
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
哦，这是以前那种冲印那个相纸的地方，这是暗房吧？对的，暗房。对，还有一盏红色的灯，这冲照片的地方。哟，这是谁的房间啊？他有多少兄弟姐妹啊？他这一家太可怕了。我看一下，这么多人。Kelvin、Sam， 他们俩是好兄弟，同一年出生的。
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
啊，双胞胎
and that
兄
he
弟啊
never，talked about him.
也没谈起过他，因为在他11岁的时候就死了呀。他只活到11岁。他们俩是双胞胎是吧？哦，就是每年记录他们的身高，一个人就到1961年就去世了。到了1968年之后就没有记录过身高了。
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
哦，晃起来，晃起来。
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
不会断了吧？
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
他想跳出去是吗？
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
哦，
then maybe
哦
he'd， still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I
哦，
want to remember about my brother.
怎么飞出去啊？哇，哇，好晕，好晕啊！
The day he made up his mind to fly, and he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
画的好萌哦。
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
一半围了起来。哦，因为另一半是属于他的。看这一半吧。
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
哦，18岁入伍之后就再也没有。这应该又是个密道。我靠！哦！哦！哇！家里面做了个隧道。
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
两个地方。不想从这出去，看看这是啥？哎呦妈呀！吓死我了！
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara 在哪？16岁，活了16岁。哦，他还演过电影呢，好像是那种大脚怪，我的朋友大脚怪，就是拍那种野人电影，童星。
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
什么故事？哦，
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Whoa.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
妈呀！哎，这不是那个，这不是那个叫什么小白脸的 BGM 吗？
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Hey!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
我的妈呀！吃掉他家人。谁啊？给我出来！
Rattled and grew still.
呀！呀！啊！我的妈哟！是她男朋友啊！
Rick?
我服了。
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick.
What?
I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
但是我感觉他真的要出事了。
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
不会真的要出事了吧？
Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
又来！又来！我打了，啊！
Walter had vanished, but still
收音机还开着。
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he really was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
去你的！
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Mm-hmm. 死了没啊？人不见了。
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. 啊？
The monsters had come to surprise her.
啊？
For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
啊？
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
真的是怪物吗？
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
狂叫！
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom.
我靠！
But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
他的粉丝把他给吃了。
Tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
太可怕了，粉丝会吃人。